Welcome back to Coin Cash King Information Channel, where ordinary coins turn into extraordinary treasures. Today you're going to discover 5 Australian commemorative 50-cent coins that could shock you right out of your seat. Some of those coins, if sitting unnoticed in your collection or pocket change, could be valuable. That's not a typo, and no, you don't need to be a millionaire to own one. You might already have it and not even know. We're about to uncover rare designs, mysterious mint errors, and stories that tie Australian history right into the palm of your hand. And trust me, every single coin we're about to explore hides a surprise that could leave you speechless. Now, before we jump into the first Australian 50 cents, International Year of the Family 1994 cent, take a moment to look at your change jar, your dresser drawer, even that old coffee can in the garage. Because by the end of this video, you will be racing to check if your coin matches one of these rare, mind-blowing finds. Now, I am ready when you are. Go ahead and send me the first coin picture or details, and I will start crafting its story with all the drama, value, and excitement packed in. Now take a closer look at this coin. At first glance, it looks like any regular Australian coin. Today, we're diving into the world of Australian numismatics with a coin that's turning heads in the collector's market. The 1994 Australian 50-cent coin commemorating the International Year of the Family. If you've ever come across this unique piece or are curious about how a humble 50-cent coin can be worth much more today, you're in for a treat. This isn't just pocket change anymore. This coin has become a hot commodity among serious collectors, with demand soaring and values climbing higher in the auction market. Stick with me, because in this video, we are unpacking the fascinating story, rare features, and the real-world market value of this incredible coin. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. Let's go back to 1994, when the Royal Australian Mint released this special edition 50-cent coin to commemorate the United Nations International Year of the Family. The year marked a global initiative to recognize the importance of the family unit in societies worldwide. To honor this, Australia decided to release a coin that wasn't just currency, it was a message. The design was a strong symbolic tribute to unity, support, and togetherness. The coin was issued into general circulation, but from the very beginning, collectors took note. This was no ordinary issue it carried, meaning it carried elegance. And now, decades later, it carries significant value. What makes the 1994 International Year of the Family 50-cent coin so special? First and foremost, the reverse design is breathtaking. Created by renowned designer Horst Hahn, the coin features a stylized image of a family unit enclosed in a heart-shaped emblem. This symbolizes love, protection, and the close bond of the family, set against a backdrop of graceful lines and harmonious symmetry. The obverse side features the classic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklouf, which was the standard during that era. But what really elevates this coin is its striking dodecagonal shape, 12 sides crafted from cupronickel, giving it a distinct feel in the hand and a memorable presence among collectors. It is more than just a coin, it is a piece of Australian history and design excellence. Now let's talk rarity, because that's where this coin really shines. While the mintage of the 1994 Australia 50-cent coin was relatively high, finding one today in very fine, extremely fine, or uncirculated condition is increasingly difficult. Many of these coins have been lost, damaged, or heavily circulated, which makes high-quality specimens incredibly desirable. Collectors are constantly hunting for coins that have been preserved with minimal wear, strong details, and clean surfaces, and when it comes to this commemorative issue, demand continues to grow. The coin's popularity is also being fueled by a new wave of young collectors who appreciate the historical and emotional significance of the design. As more people look to invest in tangible, rare assets, coins like this are becoming hot property. Let's get to the part that everyone is waiting for, the market value. So, how much is the 1994 International Year of the Family 50-cent coin worth today? While prices vary based on condition and demand, coins in very fine condition are currently being valued at $190,000, with higher grade examples, especially those in extremely fine or uncirculated condition, fetching $217,000 or even more in online auctions and specialist marketplaces. Some professionally graded specimens have sold for even higher, depending on rarity and visual appeal. In today's collector market, the upward trend is undeniable. And many experts believe that as the years go by and supply continues to shrink, this coin's value will only keep increasing. If you're thinking about adding this coin to your collection, or perhaps already have one tucked away, here are a few tips to make the most of your investment. First, preservation is everything. Keep your coins stored in a protective holder to avoid scratches or tarnishing. If you are purchasing, always aim for the highest grade possible within your budget. Look for sharp details, clean edges, and minimal wear. And don't underestimate the power of provenance if you can get a coin with verified grading from a reputable coin grading company that can dramatically boost its resale value. Also, keep an eye on reputable auctions and coin fairs, as these are excellent places to spot underpriced gems or connect with serious buyers. And most importantly, stay informed, follow market trends, engage with online collector communities, and treat each coin not just as currency, but as a part of history. To wrap things up, the 1994 Australian 50-cent coin celebrating the International Year of the Family is more than just a collectible. It's a symbol of unity, a piece of history, and a surprisingly valuable investment in today's collector market. With its unique design, limited availability in top condition, and rising demand, this coin has cemented its place among Australia's most desirable commemorative issues. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a newcomer to the hobby, this coin offers an exciting opportunity both emotionally and financially. So take a closer look at your old coin collections, visit your local dealers, and who knows, you might just discover a small fortune hiding in plain sight. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos on rare coins. Next up, today we're diving deep into one of the most treasured and sought-after coins in Australian numismatics, the legendary 1977 Australian 50-cent coin, released to commemorate the 25th anniversary of the accession of Queen Elizabeth II. This isn't just any coin. In very fine condition, it's a true gem for collectors around the world and has become a hot item in today's market, commanding impressive value. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, stay tuned, because this video is going to reveal everything you need to know about this rare, high-demand coin and why it's causing such a stir in the coin collecting community. Let's take a moment to appreciate the incredible history behind this coin. The year 1977 marked a major milestone for the British monarchy, 25 years since Queen Elizabeth II took the throne. To celebrate this silver jubilee, countries across the Commonwealth released commemorative pieces, and Australia's contribution was this iconic 50-cent coin. Struck at a time when national pride and royal admiration were soaring, this coin wasn't just currency. It was a symbol of heritage, continuity, and respect for a monarch who had already defined a generation. Minted by the Royal Australian Mint, this coin became an instant classic, representing not just a monetary value, but a piece of royal and Australian history embedded in metal. What sets the 1977 Australia 50-cent coin apart from the rest isn't just its commemorative status, it's the extraordinary design and quality. Unlike standard issues, this coin features a special reverse design created specifically for the anniversary. The reverse shows a beautifully detailed portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, surrounded by the dates 1952 and 1977 to mark her 25-year reign, along with elegant laurel leaves and insignia that reflect her royal legacy. The obverse, of course, showcases the standard effigy of the Queen by Arnold Machine, but paired with the unique reverse, this coin holds a dual symbolism that collectors adore. The shape of the coin is another standout feature. It's a dodecagon, meaning 12 sides, which not only gives it a distinctive appearance, but also a very satisfying feel in hand. These design choices make the coin not just a piece of currency, but a work of art. Now let's talk rarity, and this is where things get really exciting. While the 1977 50-cent coin was produced in decent numbers, finding one today in very fine condition or better is becoming increasingly difficult. Time, circulation, and handling have worn down many examples, making high-quality specimens incredibly sought after. Collectors are specifically hunting for coins that show crisp detail in the Queen's crown and hair, sharp edges on the dodecagon shape, and minimal surface wear. These are the coins that stand out, and demand is growing fast. As older collections are passed down or broken up, fewer coins are re-entering the market. That scarcity, combined with a spike in collector interest, especially since Queen Elizabeth's passing, has only added to the buzz around this coin. There's a limited supply of truly collectible grade 1977 Australia 50-cent coins, and once they're gone, they're gone. Let's get to the part everyone's been waiting for: the current market value. As of today, a 1977 Australian 50-cent coin in very fine condition can fetch anywhere from $265,000, depending on the exact condition, seller reputation, and market demand at the time. And we're only seeing those prices climb as more collectors enter the scene and supplies shrink. In some recent auctions and online sales, coins in top very fine or extra fine condition have exceeded expectations, reaching well into three-figure territory. Think about that: one single coin that could be sitting in an old drawer or collection binder could now be worth a tidy profit. That's the kind of value shift that's catching everyone's attention. And it's why this coin is dominating conversations in numismatic forums and collector circles worldwide. If you're looking to get your hands on this coin or already own one and want to preserve its value, here are some essential tips. First, always store your coin in a protective holder to prevent further wear or tarnishing. Even fingerprints can reduce its value over time. If you're buying, make sure you're dealing with reputable sellers or auction houses who can guarantee authenticity and grading. Learn to recognize the details of a very fine condition: sharp reliefs, minimal wear on high points, and clear, unblemished fields. And lastly, keep an eye on the market. These coins are increasing in value steadily, and timing your purchase or your sale can make a significant difference in profit or savings. This isn't just about collecting, it's about smart investing. In the year 1977, Australia 50-cent coin is proving itself to be a winner in both categories. So there you have it, the 1977 Australian 50-cent coin, celebrating the 25th anniversary of Queen Elizabeth II's accession, is without a doubt one of the most desirable and valuable pieces in modern Australian numismatics. Its historical significance, elegant design, growing scarcity, and impressive dollar value make it a must-have for any serious collector. Whether you're lucky enough to already own one, or you're on the hunt for this iconic coin, now is the time to act. The market is hot, demand is strong, and these coins are only becoming more prized with each passing year. Don't miss your chance to own a piece of history and a true numismatic treasure. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into rare and valuable coins just like. Next up, today we're diving into an incredible piece of Australian numismatic history, the 1968 Australian 10-cent coin. But this isn't just any coin. This specific year and design have become a hot topic among collectors and investors worldwide. If you're lucky enough to have this coin in fine condition, you might be holding a piece that's worth a lot more than just 10 cents. Stay tuned, because we are uncovering the story behind this extraordinary coin, what makes it so valuable today, and why demand is skyrocketing in the current market. The 10-cent coin was first introduced in Australia in 1966, during the great decimalization of the country's currency system. This transformation replaced the old pounds, shillings, and pence system with the Australian dollar, making way for a new family of coins and notes. The 1968 version of the 10-cent coin marked one of the earliest full production years after the initial release. It was minted at a time when Australia was rapidly modernizing, and the Royal Australian Mint was establishing a strong identity through its coinage. Unlike the mass-minted years that followed, 1968 stands out for its limited production and sharp die work, making this specific year a cornerstone for collectors who want to build a complete and high-value decimal coin set. The 1968 Australian 10-cent coin is a true masterpiece of design and precision. The reverse features the striking image of a male lyrebird with its extravagant tail feathers spread in full display, designed by Stuart Devlin, who was the official goldsmith and jeweler to the Queen. On the obverse, the coin carries the elegant effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Arnold Machine. What makes the 1968 version particularly special is the clarity of its features and fine condition: the feathering of the lyrebird, the beading around the rim, and the detailing in the Queen's portrait all stand out sharply when well preserved. These fine details make the coin pop visually and add serious appeal for display and investment purposes. Though the mintage of 1968 Australia 10-cent coins exceeded 80 million, finding one in genuinely fine or higher condition today is becoming increasingly difficult. That's where the rarity kicks in, not in sheer numbers, but in condition. Circulation has worn down most of these coins, and collectors are now aggressively seeking those few that have been preserved or handled with care. Coins graded as fine still retain visible features, minimal wear, and full readability, making them a prime target for serious collectors. This combination of age, history, and visual appeal has made the 1968 fine condition 10-cent coin one of the most sought-after pieces in today's Australian decimal coin market. Let's talk numbers, because this is where things get exciting. In today's auction markets, particularly online platforms and collector forums, the 1968 Australia 10-cent coin in fine condition is commanding impressive prices. Depending on demand, presentation, and competition among bidders, these coins have been known to sell for anywhere from $180,000, with some exceptional pieces reaching even higher figures. And as interest in rare Australian decimals continues to grow, these values are trending upward. Serious collectors and investors see these coins as not just beautiful items, but as appreciating assets with long-term value potential. Holding on to or investing in a 1968 Australia 10-cent coin today could mean significant gains in the near future. If you're serious about collecting, here are some pro strategies to keep you on the winning path. First, always examine your 10-cent coins for key markers, clear detailing on the lyrebird, minimal rim wear, and strong edges on the queen's profile. These are signs of fine or better condition. Second, store your coins in protective holders to prevent further degradation. Avoid cleaning them, as this can reduce value. Third, keep an eye on online auctions and join numismatic groups. Being part of a coin collecting community keeps you updated on pricing trends, and it also opens up trading opportunities with fellow collectors. Lastly, don't wait too long. As awareness grows, competition for these coins is heating up. Now is the time to secure your piece of Australian coin history. The 1968 Australian 10-cent coin isn't just a nostalgic piece of metal. It's a prized collector's item that's rapidly increasing in value and demand. With its rich history, stunning design, and rising market interest, this coin holds a special place in the world of numismatics. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this is one coin you won't want to overlook. So check your collections, search your old coin jars, and keep your eyes peeled. Because finding a 1968 Australia 10-cent coin in fine condition today could be like finding a small treasure with big potential. Next up, in today's video, we're diving into one of the most surprisingly valuable coins circulating out of Australia, the 2002 Australian 10-cent coin. Yes, you heard that right, a simple 10-cent piece, often overlooked, could be worth big bucks in today's collector market. Whether you're a casual collector or a passionate numismatist, this coin has caught global attention due to its unique traits, rising demand, and increasing rarity. So buckle up as we unravel the secrets behind this small but mighty coin and reveal why it is making waves in auctions and collector circles alike. The 10-cent coin has been a part of Australia's decimal currency system since 1966, featuring the graceful lyrebird on the reverse, a true symbol of Australian wildlife. In 2002, millions of these coins were minted under the standard design. But as the years rolled by, specific batches from this year have stood out due to production quirks, scarcity, and collector demand. The Royal Australian Mint released these coins without anticipating their future significance, making them a true hidden gem in your pocket change. What once was dismissed as just another coin now carries a story and a value that far exceeds its face worth. What makes the 2002 Australia 10-cent coin so special? For starters, while it appears standard on the surface, enthusiasts and experts have identified unique features in select coins from this year. These include slightly off-center strikes, sharper details in the lyrebird feathers, and even subtle minting differences that weren't consistent across all 2002 coins. Some versions also show anomalies like die cracks or doubling, which add layers of rarity. The sharpness in Queen Elizabeth II's portrait, the clarity of the inscriptions, and the lustrous finish in fine condition pieces make this coin a standout for collectors. These subtle details, often missed by the untrained eye, are exactly what experts look for when appraising its value. The 2002 Australia 10-cent coin in fine condition has quickly moved up the ranks in popularity due to a combination of rarity and collector interest. It's not just about age, it's about survival in good condition. Most coins from circulation have seen heavy wear, but a coin from 2002 that remains sharp, clean, and well-preserved. That's where the real value lies. Collectors hunt tirelessly for these examples, and competition can be fierce at auctions and online listings. With growing awareness, the demand is only getting higher. The coin's rising fame is leading more people to search through old collections or bankrolls in hopes of finding one in fine or better condition, a clear sign that this coin is entering a new era of desirability. Let's talk money and trust us. This is the exciting part. Depending on its condition and uniqueness, the 2002 Australian 10-cent coin can command anywhere from $250,000 or more in private sales and collector markets, especially if it's in fine or very fine condition, with noticeable striking differences. Some ultra-rare variants or coins in near-mint state condition have even reached several $100s in recent auctions. That's an astonishing return on investment. Prices have been climbing steadily over the past few years, and as more collectors become aware of this coin's value, the numbers are expected to rise even further. So, how can you get your hands on one or protect the one you might already have? Start by checking your change or any old coin collections. Look closely at any 2002 Australia 10-cent coins for high detail, minimal wear, and unusual markings. If you think you have found something special, get it professionally graded or appraised. Store your valuable coins in non-PVC holders or acid-free coin flips to preserve their condition. And always stay updated with coin forums, numismatic auctions, and online marketplaces to track pricing trends and demand. The key to success in coin collecting is knowledge, patience, and timing. And right now, timing is everything for the 2002 Australia 10-cent piece. To wrap things up, the 2002 Australian 10-cent coin is far more than just a piece of pocket change. It's a symbol of how hidden value can lie in the most unexpected places. With its unique features, increasing rarity, and undeniable collector appeal, this coin is becoming a rising star in the numismatic world. If you're lucky enough to have one in fine condition, you're sitting on a treasure that continues to gain value year after year. So check your coin jars, ask your family, and maybe even dive into a few coin rolls because the next big find could be right at your fingertips. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Next up, in today's video is one you won't want to miss, especially if you've ever held onto an old coin and wondered if it could be worth something big. We're diving deep into one of the most iconic and sought-after pieces of Australian numismatic history, the 1970 Captain Cook 50-cent coin commemorating the 200th anniversary of Captain James Cook's voyage to Australia. This isn't just any pocket change. We're talking about a coin that, in very fine condition, can command serious value in the collector's market today. So if you are lucky enough to have one, or you are on the hunt for a truly valuable find, keep watching. You might be holding a small silver treasure with big dollar potential. To understand the importance of this coin, we first need to look at the reason behind its creation. In 1970, Australia marked the 200th anniversary of one of the most pivotal moments in its history. Captain James Cook's first voyage to the east coast of the continent in 1770. This voyage laid the foundations for British settlement and profoundly shaped the history of Australia. To commemorate this significant event, the Royal Australian Mint released a special 50-cent coin, honoring both the legacy of Captain Cook and the historic moment of his first landing. The coin was not only a symbol of national pride, but also became an immediate favorite among collectors and citizens alike. What makes the 1970 Captain Cook 50-cent coin so special goes far beyond its historical significance. The design is absolutely stunning. It features an intricate portrait of Captain Cook himself, looking out across the sea, with his iconic ship, the Endeavour, etched in the background. This incredible artwork was designed by Stuart Devlin, one of Australia's most renowned coin designers. The detail on this coin is remarkable and stands out even when compared to modern-day minting standards. And let's not forget, this isn't your typical Cooper-nickel coin. It's made of 80% silver, adding real intrinsic value and making it a highly desirable piece not just for coin collectors, but also for silver investors. Its larger size and weight give it a premium feel, something you can instantly recognize when holding it in your hand. While it's true that around 16.5 million of these coins were minted, what makes the very fine condition versions so valuable today is that relatively few have survived the past 5 decades without damage or excessive wear. A lot of these coins went into circulation and were heavily used, meaning that pristine or even lightly circulated versions are increasingly rare. Collectors specifically hunt for coins that still retain sharp details in the design, clear text, defined edges, and minimal surface scratches. Coins that have been properly stored, carefully handled, and maintained over the years can fetch significantly higher prices. This has led to a surge in demand for well-preserved examples, and the market has been responding accordingly. So, how much is one of these beauties worth today? You might be surprised. In the current collector's market, a 1970 Captain Cook 50-cent coin, in very fine condition, can sell for anywhere between $290,000 or more, depending on exact quality and presentation. Some examples in even better condition, especially those graded by professional services, have fetched several $100s. And with silver prices continuing to trend upwards and coin collecting gaining more mainstream attention, these values are only expected to climb further. It is no exaggeration to say that what was once everyday currency could now be a smart, appreciating asset right in your collection or coin drawer. For those of you interested in collecting or selling the Captain Cook 50-cent coin, there are a few key things to keep in mind to get the most value. First, preservation is everything. Avoid cleaning your coin, as this can damage its surface and significantly reduce its value. Always store it in a dry, temperature, stable environment, preferably inside a coin flip or capsule. If you're unsure of its grade, consider having it professionally appraised or graded, which can give buyers confidence and increase resale potential. And remember, this coin isn't just about the silver. The history, the limited availability in high grades, and the iconic design all make it an incredibly appealing investment. So if you see one at a garage sale, market stall, or in an old family collection, don't hesitate to grab it. In the world of numismatics, few coins capture the imagination, history, and value quite like the 1970 Captain Cook 50-cent piece. It's more than a coin. It's a celebration of Australian heritage, a work of miniature art, and a rising star in the coin collecting world. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just starting out, this is one piece you will want to add or hold on to because its demand, rarity, and value are only going one way, up. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive into Australia's numismatic treasures, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more content like this. Until next time, happy collecting, and may your next coin find be a golden or silver discovery.